How's it, guys? My name is Cassie Morishige and I was born and raised on the beautiful island of Kauai. I'm a class of 2010 Baylor University alum and I graduated with a BA in Communication Sciences and Disorders with a concentration in deaf education. I remember being in your guys' shoes thinking, where do I want to go to college and what do I want to major in? And I distinctly remember telling my mom that I would go anywhere except Texas or the Midwest, mainly because there's no real ocean. However, as I was researching, I realized that my true passion was serving the underserved, and that deaf culture and American Sign Language was very intriguing to me. And it just so happens that Baylor University has an amazing deaf education program. God is also a big part of my life, so it was encouraging to know that Baylor provided opportunities to stay accountable within campus and within the city of Waco as well. And so I thought, what the heck? I applied, I got in, and next thing I knew, I was on a plane to Waco, Texas. And I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely a culture shock. But Baylor does a great job with encouraging their students, especially their freshmen, to be involved by offering literally hundreds of activities, from sports to leadership roles, community service, and clubs. You name it, they got it. I was part of freshman class council, and then later I became a community leader in one of the resident halls. And that provided me an opportunity to meet people, to be a leader, and also save a lot of money. They helped provide a room and board as well as a food stipend for 2 whole years, and that was a huge help to me. And besides that, I was in Habitat for Humanity. I was a member of a local church, and I also played soccer about 3 to 5 times a week. And through all those activities, I was able to meet not only people from Texas and around the states, but people from all over the world, because Baylor does a great job at recruiting international students as well. And speaking of international, some of my favorite experiences were my times abroad. I studied abroad for 1 summer in Maastricht in the Netherlands, and that gave me an opportunity to travel to over 10 different European countries. Besides that, I also went to northern Honduras for deaf missions with my American Sign Language professor about 3 times, and that gave me an opportunity to work with an organization called Signs of Love, and that's where we traveled to rural villages and helped find deaf people and teach Honduran Sign Language to them and their families, and just to show their communities that deaf people aren't worthless and that they are contributing members to society. And it was a very impactful experience for me, so much so that I actually interned there for 3 months after I graduated. And that was before I got my first job as a special needs elementary teacher at Texas School for the Deaf in Austin, Texas. And I'm sharing my experience with you today, hopefully to encourage you guys and show you that your opportunities are truly endless. You just have to step outside of your comfort zone. I know a lot of you are looking at schools either on the West Coast or in UH, probably just because there is an ocean or that there's a lot of Hawaii people there, and it is comforting to have a little bit of home with you when you're in a completely new environment. But I do want you guys to keep in mind that college is only about 4 years of your life. And during this time, you're transitioning into adulthood and you're trying to learn more about yourself and the world around you. And college gives you an opportunity to not only learn a lot, but meet a lot of new people and have a lot of new experiences. And I think that taking advantage and going somewhere completely new like Texas would be an amazing, amazing experience for you all. Where else can you go to a city and go to different concerts, see a rodeo with a famous superstar, go to professional sporting games and collegiate sporting games as well? Your opportunities are truly endless. Plus, Southern hospitality is real, and you get automatic cool points for being from Hawaii, just in the start. And so please, I urge you folks to at least consider looking at other states for school, like Texas, and hopefully you'll be able to experience the amazing things that I got to experience in my time. Thank you for hearing me, and aloha.